Welcome back to Outer Worlds 2. We're on a planet called Praetor, where we just visited the Matriarch's tomb and shrine. We're here to recover the rift modulation device, but we've been distracted by a broken lightning regulator tower. Can't pass up on any engineering tasks. So even though no one has actually asked us to fix these things, we're going to. Unfortunately, a key part has been stolen by scrappers, and the path to them is blocked by some sort of creatures known as Gorvids. All right.
To battle!
Oh no, there are a lot of them. Closer than that.
Recharged for mayhem!
Hey, throw goop. Yes.
Those fools! Protectorate subjects should know better than to attack a Protectorate arbiter. I had no choice but to judge them as traitors to the Protectorate. Why would they simply open fire? Why wouldn't they attempt to conversate?
Maybe they thought you were the traitor.
Then they should have reported me to their superiors rather than attempting to exact justice themselves. I shall continue to answer slights of this nature through violence, but hopefully I shall not need to do this more than a few times.
Asa doesn't have a problem fighting those in her group. Okay, so oh, huh. Not sure how we managed to avoid that bomb. I don't believe we did.
Sharpen up. Hostiles nearby.
Wow.
Prosecuting! Viscerally!
Yep. Uh-oh. You guys need to understand, not everybody else is an Adrenochrome user.
Aggressor ahead.
Mediating! Lethally! None shall stand against us!
Well, at least when he shoots at me, it's easier to spot.
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
Need a whole guide! Your vitals
What the heck?
I shall not stay your execution!
An enemy.
Found you!
Oh, so that's probably what happened. Oops.
Recharged for mayhem. Realize you're about to die, right?
Oh my. Uh-oh. Hey,
Hide! Just give me the time!
goodness. Stupid wasp.
I'm alive. Who
There's
needs to
at least-
die?
Yeah, a few more people over there. All right. Oh, another one of these. This is a great gun. Is that it?
Sensor range. Focusing intensity. All perfect life of contentment and
Okay, so somewhere in this camp, there should be a part for that tower. I don't know if these cannons are lootable or not. Yep. Oh. They have critters in a cage.
None shall stand against.
Recharged for mayhem.
Trying to figure out if there's any reason I would want to be in there. And if there were a reason, how would I get in there? There's a button. Ah, here we go. I see. So, no real reason. It's not like they were guarding anything. And I think we've already looted this guy. Is this deeper in the camp, or is this someplace we've already been? Apparently it's someplace we've been. Yep. Yep. Now this is slow going. And it doesn't seem to give us access to any place that we couldn't get to anyway. Oh, tossball card. Okay, now I'm holding Adrena time, so they finally have a reason to attack me. kidding? So it did end up being a quest. But all I know is it's somewhere in this area. Which was pretty much already the assumption. Nope. Here's where they made camp. Aha! Good grief. And there's the partner. Sitting right out in the open. Place the missing part. Carefully slot the missing part into place. It locks with a satisfying click, reassuring you've inserted it properly. Wonderful. So we've just arrived at this place and already doing good deeds. Have one. So there's the tomb. There's Lightning Tower 1, or at least the first one we arrived at. That's where we're supposed to go. I guess we'll encounter these other towers as we go. Oh, that looks like a scary monster. Yeah, another one of those corvids. A lurker.
None shall stand against us!
That's a beak. Feathers. So I guess, yeah. So this is a bird-like creature. Those don't look good for the environment.
Attention, Commander. There may be valuable parts at this location that can improve this unit's functionality. Performing a thorough search of the Automech factory is advised, should you wish to maximize your Valerie unit's combat effectiveness. Building factory schematics. It is likely the desired parts are being stored somewhere on the ground floor.
Okay. So apparently there is a remote communication mechanism that we've never encountered before. You guys are just sad. Can't loot this one. This one I can loot. Auto mechanical recharge routines. This terminal controls the facility's loading dock charging stations. With a proper key card or a little automechanical know-how, one could dispatch the nearby automechs to their charging stations. Well, one might, but we can't. I don't have a whole lot of ammo for this thing. That's a shame. I really like this gun. Wonder if there are any vending machines at this facility.
Sovereign provides, the system provides.
So they say. I could make my own. Figure out what kind of ammo this thing uses. Let's see. This thing takes short rounds. Okay. Looks like I never bought a recipe for that. That's a shame. So we're on the lookout for vending machines. Okay, what's up? Security routines. Systems offline. That sounds good. I'm glad of that. Divisor sacks. I've received a request for additional laboratory key. I must say I'm categorically against this request. I've already detected multiple vulnerabilities due to your team's apparent inability to secure every other copy of the key. An additional key simply exacerbates the problem. The Protectorate thrives internally. Adjutant Cogburn. Adjutant Cogburn. I, of course, respect your concerns over the security of our facility, and I would normally defer to your expertise and authority. However, the members of my staff who repeatedly leave keys unattended have again been disciplined and shall not make the same mistakes again. Also, though I do not wish to put too fine a point on the Gorvid quill, so long as we remain within this facility, I officially outrank you, so you will kindly acquiesce to my request. Divisor, how terribly disappointed I am to find you pulling rank over a decision that I, as adjutant in charge of security for this facility, shall be left to make. I'm also remind you, Divisor, that repeated violations by simple definition demonstrate that discipline repeatedly fails. Perhaps some mental refreshment should be considered. The Protectorate thrives eternally. Cogburn. Adjutant. I require the demanded extra key so we may provide one to an off-site security group the Sovereign feels should be kept abreast of our developments. It is no longer a request. You will provide me with said key. Divisor Gustav Sachs. Okay then. Well, we don't know who actually won that argument. We just know that demands were made. Okay. Tossball card. What do we have? Zeranium Armor Access Protocol. Subject Prototype Zeranium Armor. User Adjutant J. Cogburn. Authorization code X3L9B2. Warning, removing the prototype without authorization will result in a security lockdown. A security lockdown. I wonder if this would be something we'd best grab on the way out. Shame I can't tell right now how useful that armor is. It may be little more than a collectible, or it might be extremely useful to me. Why is it that I always encounter autodocs when I don't really need them that much? Bit of food'll do. Grabbed a few more compact rounds. Endless array of doors. I guess it's my responsibility to take care of these guys.
Data visual. Engaging hostiles.
Finishing my firearm. 40 pounds.
Oops.
Will not.
Liquored up on artificial flavor.
Stay in the system.
Breaking for cover.
Really, guys? It took 2 shots.
Efficiently and in shape. Wrist weapon primed. For our beneficent leader. Glory fast. Recharge. Shifting to a less exposed spot. They manufacture want.
Guess it's time to level up. Now we can bring one thing to level 8. We'll go with engineering. Cool. Personal logs, Divisor G Sacks. The Sovereign is dead. No matter how many times it is repeated, no matter how I try and process the news, it is an iron spike driven directly through my temple. And yes, while I am filled with hope renewed at the ascension of our new sovereign, Henry, It will be ages before I finish mourning Sovereign Reuben. If only we had finished the redacted sooner. We were so very close. Not that I have doubts about our young sovereign, Henry, but he has both shown his incredible intellect and given our passion project a new purpose. He envisions the technology we developed for his father's redacted, automechanical redacted, as a new form of redacted for our soldiers. I wait with bated breath to hear more of his plans and to gain direction toward this new, noble goal. The Sovereign's vision for our new uranium-powered armor is advancing exceptionally well. Its initial development required us to revisit and finish development on the former Sovereign's redacted as proof of concepts. But now that said work has been successfully completed, there seems little use for that prosthetical contrivance anymore. After vigorous debate, our intention is to seal the subterranean lab that houses it and to turn it into a surface-level antechamber leading it into a closet. It is arguably an ignominious end for such a noble endeavor, but we can't bring ourselves to disassemble the device. There's simply too much history, passion, and loss wrapped within that stainless steel redacted. What is more, maybe another poor soul whose body has been ravaged by time, disease, or life-threatening accident may make use of its amazing capabilities. Certainly, that is a better potential fate than being recycled for parts. Level 11. Wow. That's the thing about being a specialist in nothing. Compact rounds. Delighted to see it. Yes, I desperately need ammo for this thing.
I'd surmise that container harbors our mechanical allies' upgrade module.
I believe you're right. Disassembled auto dock. You see a partially disassembled auto dock. You might be able to use the chemicals from it to formulate a trauma kit. I wouldn't. No medical skills whatsoever. Well, what's upstairs? Well, what's in here? Is that where we just went? Oh, there are people to shoot.
I shall reduce them to a slurry!
I spy myself in the hostile combatant.
Oh, there's a vending machine. Might be able to reload this gun.
Enemy spotted.
Large facility.
This unit beautifully acknowledges your presence.
All I want is acknowledgement. Okay, what's up? Pierce resistant plating. That's much better. Does anyone remember where we've been and where we're going? I'm guessing we haven't been this way. But then again, it doesn't look like any of these lockers are. Well, here's another vendor. A gun vendor. How very interesting. Or gun mods. Gun mods, I guess. Very interesting. This may be the best mod vendor I've ever seen. Antimatter plasma sniper. Prism sight. Increases weak spot damage and reduces weapon sway. I bet that would work with my gun. Silencer. Silences shots and increases sneak attack damage at the expense of base damage. Loudener sold separately. It's interesting, but it's hard to imagine I'd ever use it. We've obviously been here. On Earth? That's an impressive looking gun. I guess that opens that door. Whether or not that's a good idea, I don't know. Need to be anything up there? Okay. Now that's interesting. Oh, okay. The stairway that sort of stopped halfway down. Okay, there's the suit we didn't grab. This again. Requires a key card we don't have. Okay, what's going on here? So a couple of vending machines. Automech production facility. Okay, so our only real mission was to travel through this facility. Oh, well, in that case, let's go grab that suit. Disengaging locks. Serenian armor is now accessible. Please keep your appendages in the armor at all times. $22, that's pretty good. The best death-resistant armor that science can make. Note, those with trypanophobia may want to use something else. Oh, interesting. I can compare it to what I'm wearing. Same level of damage resistance. Interesting. Okay.
Caution subjects. A security breach has been detected. A full laboratory lockdown is now in effect.
Yes. I figured that's what she was going to say. What someone was going to say. Oh. Well, I like the look of it.
This is a full laboratory lockdown. Stay calm, remain vigilant, and obey security personnel. And always trust that the Sovereign protects.
Oh, come now, Commander. Had humans been designed with caution, the architect would have granted us terror ray wings.
I don't remember saying anything about flying. Okay, so this is their security lockdown. It consists of moving rays, it seems.
You must keep your stuff with them, Commander.
doesn't seem to have done us any good at all. Disengage security.
Attention, subjects. The laboratory lockdown has been lifted, and your faith in the Sovereign has been reaffirmed. You may resume normal activities.
I'm hungry. Much better. All right, let's get out of here. Which direction? This way.
Taking punitive action.
Sure would have never identified those as birds.